Let's go! Let's go! East Bay, we're moving up. Dreams and keys, yeah, we're leveling up. Dwayne's got the plan, let's go!
Will upgrades guarantee a higher sales price in Brentwood, California? If you're thinking about selling your home in Brentwood and wondering if you should upgrade, at first, this might save you tens of thousands of dollars. A lot of homeowners think upgrades automatically mean a higher price, but that's not always true. If we haven't met, I'm Dwayne Newberry, a real estate agent here in Brentwood, California, and I help homeowners sell for the highest possible price without wasting money on things that don't actually pay off. And honestly, this is one of the biggest mistakes I see sellers make. They assume the more money they put into the house, the more money buyers will give them back. That sounds logical, but in real life, that's not always how buyers think. So let's talk about when upgrades actually help, when they don't, and what buyers in Brentwood are really paying for right now. The truth about upgrades, here's where a lot of sellers get stuck. They look at their home and immediately start thinking about expensive projects. New kitchen, full bathroom remodel, rip out the floors, replace everything. And before they know it, they are pricing out a $50,000 renovation before the house even hits the market. But buyers usually are not sitting there calculating what you spent. They are reacting emotionally. They walk in and ask themselves, does this home feel clean? Does it feel cared for? Can I move in without stress? That's what matters. And in Brentwood especially, buyers are busy. A lot of them are commuting, raising families, juggling work, school schedules, sports, all of it. They don't necessarily need luxury. They want a home that feels easy. So when people ask me, will upgrades guarantee a higher sales price? The answer is absolutely not. All upgrades are good upgrades. Good strategy matters more than big spend. What actually works in Brentwood? In Brentwood right now, the homes getting the strongest reactions are usually the ones that feel fresh, clean, bright, and move-in ready. Not overdone, not ultra custom, just done right. And honestly, the improvements that create the biggest impact are usually pretty simple. Fresh paint. A fresh coat of paint changes everything. It makes the house feel newer, cleaner, and brighter. And neutral colors help buyers picture themselves living there instead of feeling like they are walking through someone else's house. Clean flooring? You don't always need brand new flooring. Sometimes it's just replacing worn carpet in a few rooms or professionally cleaning what's already there. Buyers notice flooring immediately. Update lighting? This one gets overlooked all the time. Old lighting can make a home feel dated really fast, but swapping in modern fixtures, super affordable compared to a remodel, and it changes the feeling of the house almost instantly. Decluttering? This is huge and most important. A cluttered house feels smaller. When buyers can't see the space clearly, they mentally start discounting the value. Simple staging and decluttering can completely change how a home shows. Kitchen reality check. Now let's talk about kitchens because this is where people usually want to spend the most money. I can't tell you how many Brentwood homeowners say, we probably need to remodel the kitchen before we sell. And most of the time, they really don't, especially if the kitchen is functional and reasonably updated already. You usually do not need a full $60,000 kitchen remodel to get strong offers. Instead, we look for smaller changes that modernize the space without blowing up your budget. Things like painting cabinets, replacing hardware, updating lighting fixtures, adding a new faucet, replacing outdated bar stools or decor, cleaning out countertops, and removing clutter. That alone can completely change the feel of the kitchen. And buyers care way more about the overall feeling than whether you installed the most expensive countertops in California. One thing sellers forget is this: buyers are going to personalize the house anyway. They may rip out the stuff you just installed. So spending huge money right before the listing doesn't always make sense. Real Brentwood seller story. I had a seller here in Brentwood who was fully prepared to spend about $40,000 remodeling their home before listing it. They were convinced they needed to redo almost everything. New kitchen, major upgrades, a bunch of cosmetic projects, and honestly, I told them to pause. We walked through the property together and talked about what buyers would actually notice. Instead of doing a full remodel, we focused on simpler updates. We spent under $10,000 total. Here's what we did: fresh interior paint, updated lighting, deep cleaning, minor repair work, simple staging, decluttering. That was it. But the house felt completely different afterward. It photographed better, it showed better, it felt lighter and more move-in ready. And the result, they ended up getting multiple offers, and that's the important part. The result didn't come from spending more money, it came from having the right strategy. When you should not upgrade, this part matters just as much, because there are absolutely times when upgrading before selling is the wrong move. If the home already needs major work, if the property needs significant repairs overall, doing one fancy remodel usually doesn't solve the bigger issue. You are better off pricing appropriately instead of over-improving one area. If you want a faster sale, bigger renovations take time, and delays can cost you opportunities. If your goal is speed, simple preparation usually works better. If you're pricing aggressively, sometimes sellers are already entering the market at a strong price point. In that case, over-upgrading can actually hurt your return. You may spend more than the buyers are willing to pay back. If the upgrades are too personal, this happens all the time. Someone spends a fortune customizing the home to their exact taste, not the buyer's, and buyers don't connect with it. Biggest mistakes sellers make? Here are the biggest mistakes I see Brentwood sellers make before listing. Over-upgrading. They spend money where buyers don't really care, ignoring small repairs. Meanwhile, the little things buyers do notice get ignored. Loose handles, scuffed paint, broken lights, leaky faucets. Those details matter. Making personal design choices, super bold colors, and highly customized finishes can make it harder for buyers to picture themselves in the home. Pricing based on emotion, this is a big one. Sometimes sellers think, I spent $80,000 in upgrading the house, so the value automatically went up by $80,000. But the market doesn't work that way. Buyers decide value, not renovation receipt. So will upgrades guarantee a higher sales price in Brentwood? No, but the right updates done strategically absolutely can help your home sell faster and for more money. The key is knowing what buyers actually care about before you spend anything. If you are thinking about selling and you're not sure what's worth doing, don't guess. I'll walk you through your home and tell you exactly what will make you money and what probably won't. I'm Dwayne Newberry, a real estate agent here in Brentwood, California, helping homeowners make smart selling decisions without overspending. And if you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe, because I put out videos every week about selling, buying, and living here and the surrounding areas.